Changes could be on the way for some upstate landlords, and many of them are not happy. The city of Spartanburg is working to create a rental property registration program. Leaders say it's an effort to crack down on blighted properties and unsafe living conditions for residents. 7 News reporter Nicole Smith was at tonight's council meeting. She has more tonight. Nicole.
Well, Tom, there were some folks who supported the ordinance because of landlords, they say, who left the properties in their communities in disarray. But the ones who do keep up their property say this is not the best way to address the issue.
And I'd just like to go on record as opposing the city registry.
That was the consensus among several rental property owners at Spartanburg's city council meeting.
They're pinpointing the landlords and not all property owners.
City staff is working to create a registration program for the roughly 7,500 residential rental properties in Spartanburg.
Repairs need to be done on properties. They're boarded up.
Leaders say one issue is contacting these property owners.
A lot of situations when we're trying to reach property owners, it's typically because there's a code violation and they're not responding to the notices or letters.
Under the proposed rules, property owners would register with the city each year for $25 per housing unit, except those with business licenses.
Going to create more expense for the landlord in the city of Spartanburg, and we already are experiencing higher property taxes as a landlord.
The ordinance also says some properties will be inspected for safety concerns when renewing registrations.
We're getting issues with tenants who may not complain, but will find serious problems with the property.
Registration would be denied for failed inspections. That means the property could not be rented.
Encroaching on tenants' rights is what I'd be worried about here. I do have tenants who could see this as prejudice against inner city minorities or those in poverty.
The Spartanburg Housing Authority would be exempt from the registration program. The city manager says staff will make changes and clarifications to the ordinance before bringing it to council for a vote. There will also be a public hearing so folks in the community can chime in. There are a lot more details to this, so just look for this story on WSPA.com. Tom.
All right, thanks for that, Nicole. City leaders say other municipalities with similar ordinances include Clemson and Columbia.